Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am the old guy. We are back on Cosmic Sky for another exciting and fun-filled episode, so let's get at it. Sorry about not uploading anything yesterday. Had house guest over, a little bit noisy, and I was working on something, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But first, so I was on yesterday, and actually this is one of these is from Friday night, I think. Yeah, so we got two rank kits, and we also have this admin item that came along sometime yesterday. I I got it, and then I wasn't even paying attention, and then I was like, ooh, Good Grief must have got one too, and then I realized I hadn't logged in Good Grief, so I got one. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what these rank kits got for us. Three, two, one. What did we get? What did we get? Skeleton spawner. All right. Iron ore node, good, useful. Iron enchant. All right, an anvil. And let's see some gems. Yep. And the money node is 186,000. I will take that right now. Here comes the second one. Three, two, one. What do we get? You know, aren't there recipes out there or something? So we got some more skelly spawners, I think. Didn't get any iron ore nodes or nothing. We got this iron repair scroll. Thanks for that, Cosmic Sky. All right, good. And 263. All right, good. I'm pretty anxious to see what was in this admin chest here. So let's go ahead and see what's in here. Three, two, one. And oh, it rolls. Okay, so we get a loot box. Nice. Yeah, so this is the troll stuff. All right, perfect. Nice. Oh, there's an infinity. Work hard for one level and even harder for the next. Yeah, thanks for that, Cosmic Sky. Yep, so I got a bunch of admins. I got to start up an admin chest here. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, 1 year verification. All right, good. Yep, Let's see, I think these were all these other iron. Yep, all right, good. And let me, I need to start a junk chest. So I already got one, good. I'm putting that in there, that in there, that in there. That's my dwarf. Iron enchant dust is in here. I'll throw this in here. So from last episode, I had said I wanted to work on a factory here on Cosmic Sky. If you watched my last series, I had a couple good factories over there, and they're still going. I just AFK and making money hand over fist. So wanted to see what I could come up with here on Cosmic Sky, and it's a little bit different than the other series, but this is what I got so far. And to be honest with you, this is about the third iteration. The one I built yesterday was probably up this high and down this low and ended up not working. So I tried again and it still didn't work. And I should have recorded it, because it was, when I look back on it, it must have been funnier than heck, because I had stuff popping out all over the place, sugarcane going everywhere, and it was a mess. It was just it was a disaster. I should have recorded it. But anyway, so what we got now is this machine here. Now the redstone, I've just kind of thrown this together to get it to work. I think I can clean it up quite a bit. We'll go through it here. I'm going to do a little bit of a tutorial on this. But first, and I haven't tried it out yet, so we'll have to see if we can get it going tonight and see if it'll go. But I wanted to, before I started it up all the way, I wanted to get a recording in and show you give you a little bit of better insight. Oops, let me go down here and grab some. I'm going to need quite a bit of dirt to do this. All right, good. So then the next thing is I wanted to give a shout out to Miss Gladiator, because she did a YouTube video on a crafting machine. It was real nice, a real nice crafting machine. It wasn't quite what I wanted, and I was going to build it anyways and then try to make it fit what I wanted to do. But then I was like, well, there's only a couple things that she did that I really wanted to, that I really needed for this build, and I still may need to add one thing once we start it up, but we'll go through that. So first off, the biggest idea that I got from her was this hopper comparator. So one of my problems is I was having wheat and sugar cane pile up on the entrance hopper here, and I was trying to slow everything down, and that didn't work. But then I saw in her video that she's got a comparator here. So in this hopper here, I've got 2.5 stacks of stuff. So if I get up to 2.5 stacks of stuff in here, this will activate. So let me go ahead and put in 2.5. So you saw that right there. So this comparator now is activating this redstone, which turns this redstone lamp off, which turns off this and turns off. So this is actually an inverter here. So this is saying, what is it saying? Some of this I got to figure out again. So now with this on, it turns that off. Hold on, that's not right. So that should be on right now. Okay, so, oh, that's right. Yeah, so I got too much stuff in here, right? So now when I take this out and it's back to 2 stacks, that turns the output from the comparator on, lets this redstone lamp turn on, activating this trace up here, and that turns off this redstone torch. Now this is an AND gate, this right here. So both of these power has to come to both of these redstone torches in order to turn this guy on. So now I've got one condition met over here with I've got the hopper has room in it, so this signal is ready to go. Now this other signal comes from this AND gate up here. So now I've got the chest for sugar and the chest for wheat. I'll have to figure out something for the wheat. In fact, I've got to build a wheat farm. I just got to. That's all I got to do. Ooh, yep, that one did. I just reset that one. So anyways, we'll have to get wheat in here somehow. I probably have to do something up here. We'll go over that. But so anyways, I got a wheat. Oops, I got a wheat chest and a sugar chest. This sugar chest, so you can see as long as it's got something in it, this comparator will be on, and that's turning off that. So if I had wheat in here, we'll just put 1 stack in, and now you can see that one's turned off, activating this redstone torch, activating this line here, which turned off that redstone torch, which allowed this one finally to turn on, and now it pushed this piston into this the slime blocks and gets the observers going. I got it. That ticking noise will drive me crazy. So I put an off switch in here just so that I could turn it off. So if something happens. So that was the other thing that I got from Miss Gladiator's video, is putting the observers like this and putting the dropper on top of the observer. And this works really well, because that was part of the problem I was having, was getting the observers to work to get the droppers. In this way, now having an external control that it doesn't matter if there's something in the hopper or in the dropper or not, we can always control whether they're dropping stuff or not with this piston and this redstone line. So that's one of the things that I may have to do. I noticed on her machine that I think she actually had a clock, comparator clock running, that would every once in a while would pull these out to let everything settle down. So if this is going too fast, then I can put a clock in here, I think, that will comparator clock that should work pretty good, that'll pull the observers out every once in a while. So yeah, so that's how that works. Now the other thing that I wanted to do, I like to have multi-purpose machines. So I've got this auto crafting bot here, and I've got the sugarcane up here. So I want this to be self-contained. In other words, I want sugarcane to come in, wheat to come in, and cookies to come out. So in order to do that, I got to have this guy make sugar. I could have put another crafting robot up here and had him drop right into the over here for sugar, but that'd been too easy. So, I don't like easy. Can't make it too easy. So anyways, I've got this set right now for, let's let's see what recipe. Yep, so he's first priority is sugar. Without sugar we can't make sugar cookies, so he's got to make sugar first and then he can make sugar cookies after. I've also just about maxed out everything, I think. No, we don't need bundled. Craft scan, yep, so that's maxed, that's maxed, that's maxed, yep. I only need 2 recipes right now, and inventory size is maxed because I was trying to clean up and I was getting tired of waiting for him to do stuff. So anyways, he'll be taking that sugar cane in, making sugar. It'll hit this transport block, and this is linked to this one up here, and it'll come in and drop down into the sugar chest here. And then, like I said, once there's something in this chest, and there'll be 2 hoppers plus a dropper's worth of stuff in there by the time that something gets in this chest and allows that circuit to work. My other problem was with this thing spitting out sugarcane. I was getting it sitting on top of this hopper, not getting sucked in. So the same circuit that's inverted and comes along this way also comes down here and goes to this AND gate. And now this AND gate is also powered by the sugar chest up here also. It's a little bit different because I've got another redstone torch here. So if I take something out of here, now you see that's allowed this redstone torch to go on, the signal to come on, and this one over here, since I've got room in that end hopper, it turns that torch off. So both of those are off. Now this can turn on and push the piston in with the sticky piston in with the observer on it, and now we'll be shooting out sugarcane. So I think that should work. So like I said, I haven't fired this up yet, but I will here shortly. After yesterday's fiasco, I'm a little bit worried because it's a bear to clean up. It was just a mess. So I think, like I said, I can probably clean up this redstone quite a bit. I've got it just kind of going wherever I needed it to go without worrying about what it looked like or anything. So we'll let it see if we can get this going first, and then we'll see if we have to make any changes, and then maybe we can clean it up later. Like I said, I think the one thing that I may have to do is add a small comparator clock like Miss Gladiator had on hers, but we'll see about that. So then the rest of the island, I've only been paying marginal attention to it, even though there is an island XP multiplier on. I did a round of the manual farm down there just because I had a little bit of time before I wanted to start recording. Had some other things to do, so I did that. See, we're up to island level 23, so I've been kind of making progress as we go along. I've got the auto farms. This carrot farm is now set up on the timer over here, and I think it's working pretty good. I'll try to keep an eye on it tonight now to see how it does, and then I switched this back over to wheat. I think I need about 3 harvests now. Let's just take a look at IS farming, see where we're at. So I have, for the last 3 days, I've maxed everything out. So our limit has kept going up. So the wheat, potatoes, so we've got quite a ways to go for today on potatoes and wheat and carrots. We're only halfway. Oh, and the sugarcane, I haven't done anything more with the sugarcane yet. I've been trying to get that thing to go. The other thing, so I did set up a miner over here for the iron ore, and I maxed him out, and I realized that it can use a diamond pickaxe, and somewhere along the way I picked up an unbreaking one, so he's got that. Not sure if this is helping out on the island level or not. I haven't really paid attention. And then I've got another just a regular general purpose crafting bot here that's turning the iron scraps into ingots for me. The rest of the island, I think, is about the same. We're killing chickens, cows, and rabbits there, and spiders over here. I haven't really done any grinding on them. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, so I did get the realms fishing. I hit the double fishing today. I didn't do all that great, but we did get up to 25-30. and I'm back to work next week, so won't be until Saturday that I'll be able to do another double run on the fishing. So we'll have to watch that. I did get a chance to go to the dwarf mine twice during the 2x multiplier there, but there were so many knuckleheads there that I didn't really do all that great. We're up to 31,000 there, and I can't remember. I think I'm just gonna save it up, and we'll probably need to put some more mining bots here eventually, and I don't need that. I don't need the miner mat. I might just go ahead and save up for Master Dwarf pick and then save it, but you can see by my balance, so I did I did sell all of the stuff that I got out of the loot boxes I didn't want up on the auction house. So we're up to 740 million, and I'm still being kind of frugal, I call it, because I still haven't seen any recipes that I want to go ahead and pay 50 million for, 120 million or whatever they're asking, outrageous prices for this stuff. Nope. Sugar cookie, I already got that, and I got it a lot cheaper than that, I think, too. The other one I would want would be the burnt smoked beef. Is that what it is? Or the rabbit farmer stew. The recipes are so... Oh, I need beetroot recipe here pretty soon, too. Nice. So yeah, I might have to start looking through these guys here and try to pick up a couple here and there. Burnt smoked beef, 17 million for one page. Where's the other one? Yeah, so there isn't even any rabbit farmer stew pages up here. Alright, so we'll try to keep an eye on that and see what we can do there. So I think I'll go ahead and I'll see if I can get this fired up. It's not a pretty sight, so instead of watching me rage quit, we'll go ahead and pause here. I'll see if I can get this thing going, and we'll be back. Well then. Coming close to rage quitting. Anyways, so I figured out why there was a comparator timer in Miss Gladiator's build, and that's because if you let these just go to town, then whatever you're shooting out gets all bunched up. So this acts as an interrupt to let the stuff get down into the hopper. The sugarcane was getting bunched up, and so I raised, I lowered down the water to see if that would help, and that didn't do it. And then I had to put in this this comparator delay, or comparator timer. So what happens is when everything's ready and this torch goes on and tells that we want some more sugarcane in the system, the torch goes on, lights up the redstone, comes into this comparator. Now this comparator has to be some distance away from the redstone torch. I've got it 3. It probably would, I don't think it would work at 2, but it probably even needs to be farther away than 3. But it seems to work for now. So then this comparator sees this signal, comes through the delay, comes back through, and then right here, since the signal is stronger than the one coming into the comparator, it turns it off, and then the off goes through and turns off the hopper, pulls out the observer, lets the stuff get away, and then comes back in as long as that lamp is lit. When it goes out, then of course it all dies and it comes back to normal. You can see right now I've got, if I can get to it, I got sugar in here. We got enough sugar in here, so that's why the system isn't shooting out any more sugar cane. I've gone ahead and preloaded the hoppers and the droppers for the wheat, and I also put in comparator for the wheat, and just like we've got over here on the sugar, so that we don't click through every time something comes through the chest, that we get some quantity in there before it activates. And then I went ahead and put another comparator timer down here, which was quite the chore trying to find a spot to fit it. And it's the same thing, where this lamp up here, when it comes on, that means that the input hopper is got room in it, and that the two chests have something in them. So that means we've got stuff in the system. So when that happens, that torch will go out, that one will come on, this redstone trace here will come on, and then we've got this comparator timer comes around and comes back over to this piston, and with the slime blocks on them, and they'll put the comparator in there. So that's the plan. If this doesn't work, I'm not showing this video. I'm just not going to show it. We'll cut this part out until I get it to work. So anyways, I'm going to throw some wheat in here, and let's see how this goes. Alright, so there we go. We're shooting out stuff. Yep, we're letting the stuff go through. So we should be at the right. How come I'm not seeing any sugar in here? Sugar's coming out. I need a longer delay to get the sugar through. No, it should be coming through. Yep, it's coming through. It's just getting stuck in here. That could be a problem until we turn off when this top hopper gets full. Should be getting full here pretty soon. There it goes. So that should be the last of it. Now it should let this come back through. So we're getting wheat through here instead of sugar. So there, now we should be getting sugar through. That's the problem, is because the wheat comes in first because it's first in line. So what I would need to do, so we're going to always have, we're going to be always lacking sugar, and we're going to fill up on wheat. That's a problem. Yep, see that? We're going to always have, Let me think about this. We're getting close. We are getting close. We should be hitting the, activating the sugar cane here pretty soon. How much sugar we got left? Because I think once we start activating the, we start running out of sugar, we'll activate the sugar cane. Well, are we getting any darn cookies out of this thing at all? Ooh, we got 4. Nice. We got 4 cookies out of it. That's a success. It works. Oh, good grief. Huh. I'm going to have to think about this for a little bit. What I'm thinking of doing is making this top part a hopper loop. Have to lower this guy back down again. Yeah, so I had to, and also I had to get him up higher because the same thing was happening with the sugar. It wasn't, he was dropping it and it was just stacking up there instead of hitting the transport block. So I raised him up so he would drop it all the way. So now we got nothing but wheat in there. And all the sugar is getting through. As long as this doesn't get full of wheat, we should be okay. And then when sugar cane starts coming through, it should be coming pretty soon. Alright, well, let me keep an eye on this. Let me think about this. The only thing I can think of to do would be to move the sugar dropper over here, and that way it'd be a little bit more random on which one you would get first. What a pain that would be. I'd have to move everything. Or I could move the wheat up here. That would still be a pain. What I should have done, what I should do, And how I think about this is, so I had the idea to have the wheat as a splitter, so I could have 2 wheat chests with a dropper on each side of the sugar, and then have it split up above. How you doing, buddy? Still got quite a bit of wheat in ya. Ooh, did we stop? Nope. Alright, I'll go ahead and pause here. We'll figure out where we're at and be back. Well, that was actually a pretty easy fix. All I did is reduce this down to 64 in this comparison hopper here. So now the when this hopper, this input hopper, starts getting even a little bit full, it shuts off and it lets the sugar drain down through, and you can see we're all used up, and we actually have the right proportions, 2 to 1. That's pretty amazing. The only other thing I saw, I was like, okay, well, why did it stop? Well, it stopped because we're almost out of wheat. So that works. I don't know if I showed you, but I did put a comparison hopper in on that one. The only thing that I think I might want to do is that I may actually put another chest above this one, and with a hopper in between, and then run a comparison off of it separately for the sugar cane to sugar. But then I'll get sugar cane in the system clogging it up. Well, I have to think about that, because right now could be making sugar and we're not, because we don't have any wheat. So I'll have to think about that a little bit. Let me go ahead and throw some wheat in here so that we can watch this work a little bit more, and you should be able to see the so there we go. We're pumping everything out. Our timer is going. Should start getting this full of sugar here pretty soon, and we can watch. Yep, so right now it's too full. And there it emptied out, so now it'll go back again, and it lets that sugar drain out. Yep, so that works pretty good. We're gonna have a bunch of sugar cookies here now, up to 47 already. Crazy. All right, good deal. Oops, I think I'm still a ways away from my daily kit here. 58 minutes. Yeah, I'm probably gonna miss tonight then. I did pull in my Explorer gear and my whatever the other one is, so we got that going. So good, I got this. I might have to, like I said, I'll think about cleaning up this redstone now. Putting these comparator timers in here has really made it a monstrosity. I don't even know what to call it. Right now I'm thinking that I'm calling it maybe Mount Sugarmore. I don't know. Just don't know. So we'll go ahead and end up the episode here. I want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Please leave me any comments, questions, suggestions down below. Please tell your friends about me, and please subscribe if you're new. Everyone, take care and be good.